Good morning, y'all. It's 10:30 where I'm at right now. Um, this is Elijah or Eli, whatever you want to call me. Um, Today I want to talk about a time when I was in middle school and a lot of crazy shit happened. And I'm gonna have to break it up into different story, into like it's different stories, but like it's just gonna be one big story. But since long, here we go. So one day in middle school, I decided well, not really decided. I walked in the classroom and I met my friend Jules for the first time. I'm just gonna call him Jules, and that's where I met him. Like me and him actually became close in eighth grade, and me and him are still cool to this day. He's actually one of my day one homies, still to this day. And he decided to invite me to our Zoom group chat with me, him, and a couple of two girls that we were close with that were like our friends. Little did we know that would start a whole shit ton of drama and start a bunch of shit that didn't need to be started. And me and him were sitting there one day and we're like, or no, he's like, yo, bro, did you hear what happened on Zoom last night? I was like, no, I wasn't there. And he proceeds to tell me that like the two girls aren't talking to each other anymore and that we can only talk to one. I'm sitting around, I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he's like, honestly, dude, I don't know. And he's like, and then after that day, they're talking again. They're literally talking again. And me and him are sitting there like, what the fuck? I thought we weren't talking to them anymore. And and I proceed to ask, yo, what the fuck happened between you two? Because I thought we weren't allowed to talk to any of y'all. And they're like, oh, we figured it out. And I'm sitting, I'm like, okay. And so that goes fine. And the same shit happens once every other week for about a couple months, and then they decide to add two more girls, I think, or one more girl to it. I think it's two more. This girl, I don't know what to call her, but new girl one. So new girl one. This is this is a Friday, a day before, or I think the night of our dance that we had, because then I had like my birthday party to the day after, and so the day of this dance, we're all in class. No, I walk in. Jules is right beside me, and new girl one walks in, and we're walking beside her. Not my like just me and him talking to each other, and she goes to the bathroom. We go up the stairs to our classroom to like a little commons area where we have to hang out before they let us into the school itself, and me and him are sitting there, and then we go on like the day's normal. Now, coming around to lunchtime, this girl wants to say, Elijah touched my butt. I'm like, no, the fuck I didn't, bitch. I didn't fucking touch you. And Julian's like, no, he didn't. I mean, Jules was like, no, he didn't. He was walking right next to me, and he didn't do shit. And like everybody was ganging up on me like I did something. Meanwhile, Jules is sitting here telling him, yo, he didn't do anything wrong. He was walking, minding his own business. And I'm sitting there, I was like, so you just wanted to start some shit before the dance. And like she didn't want to admit it, but that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to do some shit before the day of the dance. I mean before the dance. So then there was a bunch of drama. But we got that sorted out because the two girls beforehand knew us personally and were like, yo, they like he's not lying. He didn't do it. So girl one looked fucking stupid as hell after that. And then the day goes on normal. And I'm happy to say that it went on normal because it did. And then we get to the dance. We're all waiting outside to go in. Our parents take pictures of all of us together. I can't find the pictures, so you're not going to be able to see them, and nor do I want you to see them because I was fucking big and massive at that time. And so we do that. We do the dance. And no, we get into the dance, and then shit hits the fan almost immediately. The two girls that me and Jules are in the chat with, or in the Zoom chat room thing with, is the one. She started a bunch of shit between this tall girl and this other girl, who I'm not gonna name. I'm just gonna name them Girl One and Girl Two, and they almost start swinging, and I see it, and I run in there, and I'm like, yo 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 yo, chill, stop, breathe, and I asked their side. They were like, yo, I thought we were cool, and then the other and girl that me and Jules are talking to were like, man, fuck you up, bitch. Man, fuck you up. I'm like, yo, chill. I'm not trying to get kicked out of here. I'm not trying to get in trouble. So just chill out. Go to your side. And you guys, you're fine. Just hang out over here. I'm not trying to be like the bad guy here. But like, just chill out. Just stay separated from each other. And and the two girls, girl one and girl two, are like, thank you. And yeah, so we all go our separate ways. And the dance is going on normally, like it should be. I'm just hanging out outside with like Jules because it got really fucking hot in there. And so we're sitting there, and then it's time to go. Dance is over. So as we're walking out, we see an adult throw hands with a girl who's my cousin. My cousin was throwing hands with an adult, and the adult was fucking losing. If the security and teachers didn't get involved, she would have my cousin would have won that shit. She stood on fucking business, and I guess I don't really know what happened. All I know is that shit started with the woman's daughter, with her, and the mom got involved. And when I walked out, I saw them throwing hands. So do with that with what you want. I don't condone violence. I don't condone fighting at all. And then a couple months after that, me, Jules, and Chat Girl One. I'm just gonna say Chat Girl One. We're sitting there, and we're walking back to class. Jules and Chat Girl One are just messing around in the fucking hallway, shoving each other into the fucking lockers. I'm like, yo, chill. Let's just get to class. I was tired. I didn't want to deal with that shit. And we're sitting there. Well, we're walking there actually, and I walk up behind her because it's just the way of the hallway. I was just walking behind her, and the guidance counselor, I guess, heard all the shit and assumed that it was me, singled me out, got me in trouble. I had to serve a Saturday school, and the girl who I allegedly kicked in the fucking backpack said, "Yo, he didn't do anything." Like, he sent it to the fucking she sent it to the principal saying Elijah didn't do anything. He was minding his own business, telling us to knock it off. And the principal was like, he's still gonna serve that detention. And they were pissed. Like, she was pissed for me, and I was mega pissed. And my cousin was in that class, so she was fucking pissed. She was not happy. I told her, hey, don't do it. It wasn't her fault. It's not her fault that I got in trouble. Like, don't fight her because of that. And she listened to me. If I didn't say don't fight her, like, if it was like, if she got me in trouble, guaranteed I would have let that happen. But I didn't want to see a fight that day. It was just not a good day at all. And one day, this is just entire 8th grade year. I do not care. I'm sitting in class one day. I'm doing my work. Like, I'm minding my own business. I'm doing my work, and I'm humming just a certain song. And kid minding his own business. Well, no, kid is not doing his work and worried about me. And I'm being as quiet as possible. Like, I'm being quiet. Like, I'm being, like, really quiet. I'm humming some, like, NFL music tunes. Like the Saturday Night Football song and fucking the Fox NFL song. Just minding my own business because I was in my own world, doing my work like I was supposed to. doing my work. And the kid proceeds to tell their student or learning support teacher, and she tells me to grow up. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there doing my fucking work like I'm supposed to. Just minding my own business, locked in, and not doing anything to nobody. Doing my work. And so that all happened. I hated that teacher since that day. I still hate that bitch. And like, teachers are supposed to be there. Like, I guess I could have annoyed him, but she should have fucking been looking at him like, dude, stop worrying about him and do your work. Because I was doing my work, minding my own business, doing whatever it was I needed to do. And I think it was like one of those like special days, like where we were about to watch a movie. So we had to do our work, and then we were rewarded with a movie. So I'm doing my work because I want to watch this fucking movie, and I'm almost done. And the kid over here, I think he probably finished, and he just wanted something to bitch about. So he bitched about that. And then another time, our social studies teacher kicked me out of the class because I was just not having it that day. I was just pissed off. And I'm gonna come out straight. I have autism. I'm on the spectrum. I'm level 1 autism, and I tend to get fidgety, and I just like to, and I just hum sometimes when I'm like too locked in, or like I'm just hyper like focused on something, then I start humming. So that's just who I am. Or sometimes I'll sing a little song about how good my day was. And I get that makes a lot of people pissy about it. But like, I was locked in. And this one kid, I was showing him like this song. He's like, "Get that shit out of my fucking face." And I'm like, "Okay, sorry." And he's like, "This is why I'm so fucking happy that your autistic black ass is not living in my fucking house anymore." I'm like, "What the fuck you say, bitch? I'm just in here trying to be chill with you because you're supposed to be my fucking friend, and you're being a fucking asshole." And the teacher comes in. She's like, "Okay, guys, stop." And I was like, "No, fuck this shit. You're not gonna fucking gloss over the fact that he called me something that he shouldn't have fucking called me." And she goes, "How about we step out the hallway?" I was like, "How about fuck no?" Like, I told her straight out, fuck no. I'm not going to the no fucking hallway because I'm being pissed off, and I have every right to be fucking pissed off about a kid telling me something that he shouldn't have fucking told me. And she's like, and then she steps out of the classroom for a while, I guess, to get a fucking principal, because then the principal goes, because she's like, "Hey, how about we go to the principal's office?" I was like, "Fine." And they proceed to give me 3 days out of school detention or suspension. I get suspended for 3 days. 3 fucking days over this kid. I'm sorry for yelling, but that pisses me off. That was bullshit. That shouldn't have fucking happened. I should have been fine in this fucking classroom. I shouldn't have had that fucking situation in the first place. That situation should have never fucking happened. Teacher should have fucking handled that quick. And then, yeah, that's practically it at this point for middle school. Like, that's practically it and all that. And so I'm just going to say a little bit about high school. My high school, like the first semester of my high school year, like freshman year, was really good. It was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun. I actually had a teacher that I really liked. He was pretty chill, and he actually helped me out a lot and made me like history more, because the way that he taught it made me really freaking like history more, to the point where I wanted to become a history teacher. And not gonna lie, I don't want to become a history teacher anymore, because I'm not teaching a kid named Ohio Sigma 67. You know? Like, I am not teaching a kid named that. No offense, but like, I'm not teaching a kid named that. And second semester is where this shit kicks off, because I'm in my woodshop class. Woodshop, I was actually like really into doing carpentry. Like, I really loved that. It was really fun. And one of the students in there decided it would be funny to fuck with my projects and fuck them all up. So then I would have to sit there and wait longer just to fucking fix them. And like, it was so annoying. It was really annoying to deal with that. Because I would genuinely fucking crash out because I had it. I'm a perfectionist, kind of. I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to certain stuff. And that was something that I was really perfectionist about. And one of the kids decided to spray paint a fucking X on my fucking stool. So I had to restart that. That was really fun to restart. And my teacher was like on my side in this. Like, he was pissed. He did not like the fact that people were fucking with my shit. But like, nobody would come clean. Because he was one of those teachers that, like, he knew who did it, but he wanted them to come clean. And they never came clean. So that kid never really got in trouble. So they do with that whatever they want to do. And that didn't really happen. Now our May field day comes around for May, like our last Friday of school, before like the last day of school. And I'm gonna start this out. This kid was making mama jokes to me a while before this happened. And May Day happens, we're all chilling, and me and my friends are throwing a football around, and one of my friends go, yo, we should play on the fucking football field. I was like, dude, go ask the teacher. And the teacher's like, yo, you guys, yeah, you can go play on the field. We're like, bet. Like, we were all like freaking excited. So we do that, and a bunch of high school kids took that over. Like, a bunch of like higher class students took that football game over. And we get to the point where shit really hit the fan, and I'm gonna do it. So this kid, like I said, was making mama jokes to me, and so this will make this kid sound like a bitch. So, because he was a bitch when he did this. So we're sitting there, we're about to run a play. I think it's like a defensive play, and the kid goes, "What play are you all running?" I'm like, "Your mom." And he goes, "Don't talk about my mom." And then the two kids started targeting me that entire game. The kid that I said the your mama joke to, it wasn't really a joke. It was just like, your mom. So yeah, we do that. We do all that shit. And I'm getting tripped, pushed, overall harassed the entire time. And I let it slide because I'm not trying to get in trouble. Like, this is May Day. We're supposed to have fun and play fucking football. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to play football in my own business. And as they're walking away, because they knew that they weren't fucking bothering me, one of the kids go, "Fear the N-word." And like, hard R, by the way. And I'm like, what the fuck you call me? So I charge at him because, like, you're not gonna fucking call me the N-word and get away with it. And one of my friends are like, dude, chill. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Your mom's not gonna be happy. I was like, my mom would be fucking happy if I slapped the fuck out of this guy. Because I had multiple issues with this kid in the past. And my mom would have been fucking happy. My mom raised me to be as, like, nice as can be until somebody swings on you. Now, this kid didn't really swing on me. So, but still, like, they were bothering me with the words to the point where my mom would have been like, you know what, fine. Do with that whatever you have to do. You're going to get a steak when you get home. When I hear about it. If you didn't start the fight, you'll definitely get a steak when you get home. And I just really wanted to slap the shit out of this kid. So bad. And so I charge at him, and then I walk away. I realized, you know what? It's not worth it. Now's not the time. Let's have a good day. And I walk away. And I thought it was fine. Like, I thought everything was fine. Because then I go back to playing. We run like one more play. And Jules is there, by the way. Jules experienced all of this shit, by the way. And yeah, we do that. And then I'm told that and the teacher comes and he's like, if I see you on this field again, I'm gonna have to write you up for fighting. For what fucking fight? Because I charged the kid for calling me the N-word? Like, he called me the N-word, but yet I'm getting in trouble, basically told, hey, you're not going to be able to come on the field for fighting. And there was no fucking fight. Like, I don't know what this teacher was on, but he ended up being one of my favorite teachers anyway, because I had him for driver's ed, so he was really chill. He did not remember me at all from this. So, yeah. That's all I got today. If you like it, if you want to see more of these story videos, then drop a like. See you guys.